Welcome back to my channel Technology in the Future. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting developments in the world of GPUs, AMD's upcoming RX 9070 XT, and how it could completely shake up the market by outperforming Nvidia's RTX 5000 series, not just in raw performance, but also in terms of pricing. The competition between AMD and Nvidia has always been fierce, but this time, AMD seems to have an ace up its sleeve that could force Nvidia to rethink its entire strategy. Let's break it all down. Nvidia's new features and the challenge from AMD. Before we jump into the RX 9070 XT's potential dominance, let's quickly discuss Nvidia's latest updates. Nvidia has introduced driver-level frame generation, a technology that allows smoother gameplay by interpolating additional frames. This feature, called Nvidia Smooth Motion, is a significant improvement for GeForce RTX 50 series users. However, while Nvidia is making strides in AI-assisted gaming, AMD has been perfecting similar technology for years with their fluid motion frames, which work across multiple generations of GPUs rather than being locked to a single series. This gives AMD a major advantage in terms of accessibility and longevity. Additionally, Nvidia's DLSS 4 promises major improvements, with Day Zero support for over 75 games and applications. The company also unveiled DLSS Overdrive, a new feature integrated into the Nvidia app that enhances gaming experiences. However, the real question remains, will these features be enough to justify Nvidia's premium pricing, especially when AMD is offering comparable, if not superior, performance at a lower cost? The RTX 5000 series stock shortage, a recurring problem. Nvidia recently launched the RTX 5000 series, but in a move that has become all too familiar, the new cards were out of stock almost immediately. Even before release, Nvidia acknowledged the possibility of stock shortages, yet they proceeded with the launch knowing they wouldn't have enough inventory to meet demand. Within moments of hitting the market, the RTX 5090 and RTX 5080 were completely sold out, with scalpers listing them on resale platforms for astronomical prices, sometimes exceeding $4,000. This scarcity isn't new. In previous launches, similar stock issues occurred due to the overwhelming demand from gamers and cryptocurrency miners. The situation raises a critical question. Why does Nvidia continue to release new GPUs when they don't have enough supply to meet demand? If they waited to stockpile more units, they could prevent scalpers from profiting off the shortage and ensure that real gamers get their hands on these powerful GPUs. Meanwhile, AMD is capitalizing on this opportunity by ensuring better availability for its upcoming RX 9070 XT, a move that could significantly increase its market share. The AMD RX 9070 XT, performance and pricing breakdown. The RX 9070 XT is shaping up to be a game-changer, with early reports indicating it could outperform the RTX 5000 series in rasterization performance while offering competitive ray tracing capabilities. If this holds, Nvidia could find itself in a difficult position, forced to justify its premium pricing against a more affordable and equally powerful competitor. According to leaked benchmarks and industry insiders, the RX 9700 XT is expected to match or exceed the RX 9070 XTX in traditional rendering performance. More importantly, AMD's RDNA 4 architecture is reportedly bringing massive improvements in ray tracing, an area where Nvidia has historically had the upper hand. If AMD closes this gap while maintaining lower prices, it could completely disrupt the high-end GPU market. The pricing war, AMD's strategy to crush Nvidia. Initially, there were concerns that AMD would price the RX 9070 XT similarly to the RX 9070 XT, which would put it in the $899 range. However, AMD's Frank Azor recently dismissed these rumors, stating that such a price point was never part of the plan. This suggests AMD is aiming for a much more aggressive pricing strategy, potentially placing the RX 9700 XT around $599 to $650, or even as low as $499. If this turns out to be true, it would put enormous pressure on Nvidia to lower the prices of its RTX 5000 series. For context, if the RX 9070 XT launches at $599 while delivering performance close to or exceeding the RTX 5080, which is currently selling at a premium due to stock shortages, it would represent one of the best value-for-money GPUs in recent history. Gamers and PC enthusiasts would have little reason to opt for Nvidia's offerings when AMD provides superior bang for the buck. Benchmark Insights, RX 9070 XT versus RTX 5000 series. A recently leaked performance graph, shared by industry analyst Moore's Law is Dead, indicates that the RX 9700 XT outperforms the RTX 4070 Ti Super and even competes with the RTX 5090 in rasterization-heavy workloads. While Nvidia still leads in ray tracing, AMD's progress in this area means that, for most gamers, the difference will be negligible, especially when considering the price advantage. If AMD achieves its targeted 1.03x performance boost over the RTX 4080, it could effectively dominate the mid to high-end GPU market. With a price tag significantly lower than the RTX 5000 series, this could force Nvidia to respond with price cuts, making high-end gaming more affordable for consumers. Why AMD's approach makes sense. AMD's strategy with the RX 9700 XT is crystal clear. Competitive pricing. By undercutting Nvidia, AMD ensures broader market appeal. Strong performance. RDNA 4's improvements make it a viable alternative to Nvidia's high-end cards. Better availability. Unlike Nvidia, AMD seems to be focusing on avoiding supply shortages. If AMD follows through on these promises, we could see one of the most significant power shifts in the GPU industry in years. The impact on Nvidia. Will they be forced to lower prices? Nvidia has historically maintained a premium pricing strategy, banking on its brand reputation and superior ray tracing capabilities. However, if AMD delivers a GPU that competes head-to-head with the RTX 5000 series while being hundreds of dollars cheaper, Nvidia will face immense pressure to adjust its pricing. We've seen similar scenarios before. When AMD launched the RX 6000 series, Nvidia responded with price drops and new models. The same happened when AMD introduced FSR, Fidelity FX Super Resolution, as an alternative to DLSS. If history repeats itself, we could see Nvidia slashing prices on the RTX 5000 series shortly after the RX 9700 XT's launch. Final thoughts. Is AMD about to take the lead? AMD's RX 9070 XT is shaping up to be a major threat to Nvidia's dominance. With strong performance, aggressive pricing, and better availability, AMD has the potential to win over both casual gamers and hardcore enthusiasts alike. If the leaks and rumors hold, the RX 9700 XT could go down as one of the best GPU releases in recent memory. So, what do you think? Will you be upgrading to the RX 9070 XT, or are you sticking with Nvidia? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to subscribe to Technology in the Future and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest tech updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.